Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again into another new season of the Midweek League. My name is Juan Antonio Mena, and it is an absolute pleasure to be here with all of you. Cameras and all, we're ready to rock and roll for another exciting season of ACC action, and it's packed. We gotta say thank you to everybody who has supported LSR from the beginning until now, and let me tell you, thanks to all of you, thanks to all the support, we have gotten something very special. This championship, the Midweek League Season 8, is brought to you, powered by SimLab. Big thank you to the guys at SimLab. I gotta say, it's a fantastic opportunity. They gave us 2 pedal sets. I'm not saying one, I'm saying 2 pedal sets. Man, I gotta say, these guys know their business. They know what they're doing. Some of the best sim racing equipment in the world. And let me share the link with you. To be more specific, I'm going to send you the link of the pedals that first one of them we gave to one of the members. Second of all, it's going to be in contention in the championship. So just for you to know a little bit as qualifying is going on, basically, if you attend 6 of 8 races, you get 1 entry. If you're on the top 3 of your class, you get another entry. And of course, if you do perfect attendance, you get an extra ticket for a raffle that we will do at the end of the season to give those pedals out. And right now, I'm going to show you the pedals themselves. It's a shame to see you not here, my man. It is amazing to have you all here, and indeed we're going to give 1 pedal set of those. The pedal set is the XP1 load cell. I cannot wait to see who's going to get that one. But a big thank you to SimLab. As I said, some of the best sim racing equipment in the business. They're used by the Mercedes AMG Petronas team. What else would you want as a certificate of their incredible quality on everything they put out? So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's head on with the simulator. As you see, drivers getting ready to rock and roll. We're on qualifying. Let's settle with Henry Handy, for example, one of the well-known faces here at LSR. And I gotta tell you, this season ain't gonna disappoint. Of course, right to the right of their names, you see the car numbers. The background color represents the classes within the championship. We got the AM represented in red, Pro AM on gray, white is for the pros. At the moment, it is Shea O'Sullivan who leads the overall standings. In this case, the top 6 has been taken by the pros. Then it's Mr. Kevin Harold on P7 leading the Pro AM provisionally, as well as it is Ricardito Pires leading the AMs. I do have to say, I cannot wait for what's to come. Let's go quickly with Eketom Pat. Hopefully I said that correctly. He's about to finish the lap. And he's looking like he's going to put a banger right now. 41.8 is the time to beat. And Eketom Pat might be smashing that through the window. He's going to go through the check-in. And that is a 41.45. What a lap to start things off. Eketom Pat undeniably on the lead. Will anybody have a chance at getting him? Look at somebody that has returned. Long time no see. Hey, he likes them meat snacks. Carsten Darahoy, one of the proud owners of Lightspeed Racing. Well, as we see the drivers qualify, let's go quickly with the man who won the championship last season, Nathan Pierce. Let me tell you a little bit about the championship. We have, as mentioned before, 8 races. The last 2 races, the tracks will be chosen by the patrons on our website. Of course, if you'd like to support Lightspeed Racing even further, I'll leave you the Patreon link in the chat below. Please bear with me for a second, because I'm doing a 30 thing at the same time. But hey, we're looking like $1 million. There you see it. Nathan Pierce is going to go back to the pit lane, staying in 7th. Let's move with Toby Tody for a bit. Whoa, that's a livery. I like it. And unfortunately, that was very, very close to a spin. Let me send you the Patreon link right now in the chat. There you have it. If you want to support Lightspeed Racing to the fullest, we got many tiers. Let's go with Florian, another of the left-hand racing drivers. Florian Brand not able to overtake Shea O'Sullivan, but pretty close, just a 10th. Let's go with Lucas Van Dam, one of the new faces here at Lightspeed Racing. Let's see how he does. For now, he is holding P7 provisionally on the Pro AM. Looking forward to get a little higher. Let's go on the bonnet. That is going to be enough track. So I think we're going to have to switch our camera to somebody else. And you know what? Let's get some love to this amazing driver. He deserves every bit of recognition. Mick Barkov, there you have him. Let me tell you, that's a flashy livery. Unfortunately, that is not the exit he was looking forward to getting. The lap has been butchered, but he still has time to go a little longer. 20 minutes of qualifying, where the 3 classes will challenge one another. And I must say, the calendar this season looks incredible. We start today here at Imola. Of course, rest in peace, Ayrton Senna won, if not the best racing driver in the universe. Red Bull Ring is next week. Then we move straight into Watkins Glen, Coda, Nordschleife. First time we have the Nordschleife on the Midweek League. So that would be the 6th round. And as I previously mentioned, The patron choices are yet to be determined. We will know which will be our last two tracks. Let's go with a new face here. Mr. Mick Shelikans. Hopefully I said that correctly. Don't want to butcher my Dutchies. Some great lines from Mick. The exit on Rivasa 2 is pretty nice as well. Unfortunately, you could see a little overcorrection on the exit itself. Shelikans about to cross the line. Will he go any higher? Yes, he will. P10 overall. Challenging for the top three at his respective class. Let's go with Omar Oskart. I'm hoping to see better of him. I know how good of a driver he is. It is right now struggling quite a bit. Goes a little higher on the board. P21 it is. Let's check on the man who won last season, Mark Brotkin. About to cross the line as well. 7:43 on the clock. The track not at its most optimal state. It was raining in practice, and as you can see, very cloudy as we speak. Brotkin now on the Pro AM. As you can see, heading into P22. Hello, Callum, and welcome to the broadcast. Lovely to see you here. Let's give some love as well to this lovely gentleman, the young Finn. Sisu Oshilaranda. Man, he's done an exceptional job last season taking care of the Midweek League, and hopefully we'll see some more of him as the weeks go by. Welcome as well to everybody who's on the broadcast. I see 10 people already. It's a pleasure to have you all here on board. And of course, if you'd like to support LSR, share the link with your friends, your family, get everybody on the board, because rock and rolling time is coming very soon. 6:45 until we go on the official grid. Can't believe I missed Monza, man. Monza? Monza? You lost me there. You have lost me there. Shea O'Sullivan right now looking like he wants to settle the debate. He is just 7/1000ths of a second behind Eketon Pad. And ladies and gentlemen, that pole position is going to be reclaimed by Sullivan just by 18/1000ths of a second. Incredible how close it is up top with these two drivers. Anders Amundsen coming through the line, staying in fifth. Pierre Meyer, or Pierre Meyer in German in this case, looking forward to get a little higher on the board. We'll see if he's able to do so. Let's check on Craig Starkey. Well, that's not the name I was hoping to see. Sim Racing Mafia. Damn, that's a strong name. F1. Oh, I got you. Now I got you, big boy. Starkey crossing the line as we speak, moving up to 12th. Very good lap. P5 on this class at this particular moment. Let's check on another guy that I think deserves some love. Arten Senna. That's how we call him. On the LSR, Arten Koehoven. The Dutch little youngster, the youngest of them all in the grid as we speak. Let's see where he's going to end up. He's on the pro category, but right now he's going to have to speed up a little bit because he's falling on his toes. Let's check a look at the man behind him. Oh yeah, Paulito Bacalao, Alex. So good to see him back another season with us. Kagatakush, he's a classic here. Let's go on board with a Porsche as we go through Acqua Minerali. We're gonna delve a little deeper in what Imola has to offer. Very technical track, especially on cars like the GT3. As you can see, we're going right now through Variante Alta. Paulito Alex handle it correctly. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, a big thank you to SimLab for their amazing love, giving us a great deal here for the Midweek League Season 8. There you see Alex through Rivazza 2. Not looking too bad. I think he might be able to go into the 43s with the slipstream. He should even help further. Paulino Alex crosses the line. 43.9 goes up into 27th. And you know what? I'd like to catch on somebody else very soon. Here you have Rene Coaches. Man, what a great driver this dude is. Let me tell you, Rene, one of the best, no doubt. Has switched to the Mercedes. We're so used to see him on the McLaren. Winds have changed, most definitely. But hey, let's see what he can do. I'm going to trust he's going to do one more lap. So you know what? Let's go on board and have ourselves a little bit of a track, guys, shall we? Here we go. Finish line for Rene Coaches. And at the moment, he is going to go to 12th. So we're heading into the first Variante of 3. Variante Tamburello. As you can see, very sharp left hand. That this right hand you can abuse the curves. Even the yellow sausage is very nicely done from Rene Coaches. Now heading into Villeneuve. Second Variante of 3. This first part, the left hand way more subtle than Tamburello. Now we approach Tosa. Long hairpin, needs to nail the exit because we go up the hill. Approaching Piratella, turn number 9. Piratella is a very tricky corner. Most drivers, you're going to see them struggle there because it looks like it's an early entry on the apex, but it's a little later. The corner just closes down. We now go through the classic, the epic Acqua Minerale. Rene Coach is not taking too many risks on this one. Heading into the last part of the third sector. Variante Alta. Abuse the curves once again. No off tracks whatsoever. The exit is good. And now it's the Rivazzas. What we have remaining of the track. Through the bridge. We hold on. And the Rivazza number 1. Do not want to take too much of the curve on the entry. It's a little slippery. Especially on here on Rivazza number 2. Avoid the yellow sausages at all times. If not, you're going to find yourself in quite a bit of trouble. There you see Coaches staying on 12th. Let's check on somebody who's right behind him, Michael Hutchinson on P15. Nice to see the Pro-AMs showing some great qualifying times, putting themselves above many pros on the grid. Hutchinson with a good exit out of Acqua Minerale. Let's check on what he has to offer on Variante Alta and the Rivazzas. As you can see, Ferrari handling well. That is also a key part on Imola. You need to abuse curbs in just all corners of the track. Most importantly, there are some cars that are not going to handle them very well. For example, the McLaren. Not very nice on curbing. They have to take a little bit of a different line. So you're going to have to be completely focused at every single second as the checker flag comes out. And we still have Shea O'Sullivan battling for the lead. It was now Amundsen who took the lead with a 41.367. Shea representing Big Brain Racing. Big love to the guys there at BBR. Can O'Sullivan bring it home? Let's see, Variante Alta. Wow, surprising to see the McLaren taking the curve that hard. He has 2 more corners to do it. Will he manage to get the job done? Fabio Velan, thank you very much for that comment. Io parlo italiano alla perfezione, mio amico. There you see O'Sullivan with the last. Rivazza, the left-hander. I don't think it's going to be enough. O'Sullivan is going to bring it to the pit lane. Ladies and gentlemen, with this, qualifying concludes. We have a couple of drivers still on track. For example, Thibaut Gerten right now with only 1 corner to go. And behind him, look at him. Oh, baby. It's the one and only Ricardito Pires. Gerten is coming like a rocket. Let's see if he can hop a little higher on the board. Crosses the line. 43-3. Moving up to 24th. Ricardito Pires moves up to 31st. And here you see Carson Darrow having some side-by-side action. Not going to be able to get anything out of it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the race. So what a great qualifying session we have had. Nice to see there some supporters of LHR. I'm missing the Gettits in the chat. The classic Gettits. Hey, gotta love them for sure. That was an amazing qualifying session. And we, in just a few moments, will move towards the grid. We're going to have a full lap. Will it be raining? That is a big question. It was very, very cloudy at the end of qualifying. So let's see how it all pans out. Let's take a close look at what we have in front of us. It doesn't look like we're going to have rain for the moment being. Let's go back with our lovely grid. And right now, following it overall, it is the one and only Anders Amundsen leading the pack from Shea O'Sullivan, Ekaton Pad, Pierre Maillet, Nathan Pierce, Florian Brand, Harold, Schatz, Nikkonen, and Hutchinson for the top 10. Then we got Marcel Vaza, Picano, Starkey, Berkov, Bukans, Hanny, Kocius, Shelikans, Van Damme, and McCutcheon for the top 20. We move with Ayrton Kuyhoven, Jordan, Ingram, Gerten, Brodkin, Alex, Loman, Purcell, Gettits, and Oscar for the top 30. Ricardito Pires on the 31st. Behind him, Detassis, Tony, Loranta, Michin, Jansen. Nice to see some DSRT representation in there. Andri Bepro, Forsta, Darahoy. And to finish off the last three, Reinhardt, Marsh, and Rodrigo Lata. 42 drivers on the grid, ready to rock and roll. And Timmy Gettits, you damn right. Invincible Shield. Invincible is what these drivers are. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to rock and roll amid remaining on the formation lap. Hey, look at that. We got some ads in here. Big love to SimLab for sponsoring the Midweek League Season 8. Remember, everybody who participates on the championship will enter a raffle for a set of pedals. Of course, the one and only, the XP1 throttle and brake. Dude, it cannot get any better than that. That's all I'm going to say. Really looking forward to seeing who's going to get that lovely set of pedals, as well as looking to see who's going to win in their respective categories here tonight. Amundsen leads the Pro from Sullivan and Pat. Then it's Brown leading the Pro AM from Harold and Schatz. In 4, our lovely AM, it is Jordan leading from Gettits and Ricardito Pires. Ladies and gentlemen, in 5 seconds time, we're going to get moving and ready to leave it all out for 60 minutes of pure pandemonium. Let's get the cars running. In the meanwhile, I'm going to leave you with SimLab's website. If you'd like to check it, what you saw on the video was some of their amazing cockpits. Man, they are some great quality. Most of the drivers in my team own SimLab equipment. Personally, I am looking forward to going into the X1 Pro. We'll see. But certainly, they have some of the best equipment in all of sim racing, and we gotta thank them immensely. Also, a big thank you to, of course, the SimGrid for letting us host these incredible championships on their platform. Great to see the confidence, the trust, the love between the two communities. And now I'd like to ask you all in the chat, who do you think is going to win this race overall and in each class? Let me know in the comments. I want to see you all giving me what you got right now. Nice to see 10 drivers on 10 viewers, my bad. I'm thinking out loud. Number to see 10 viewers on the broadcast. Remember to share the link with your friends. Let's bring everybody on, because in approximately a minute the reds will turn green and away we will go. Hey, Timmy Geddits. Hey, Timmy Geddits, I see you, boy. Yes, that's it. Supporting this team. I like it. Could you go to Tony? Yeah, I can give you a little bit of Tony right now, of course. Of course, I'll bring you some Toby. There you have him. One of the members of Left Hand Racing. I love it, Timmy Geddits. Supporting your teammates. That is how you do it. Oh, side-by-side action. Even though it's the formation lap, and I would definitely not recommend doing such thing. If I'm not mistaken, there are no collisions on the formation lap, so that is a big help for drivers to get ready, because once we cross the line, there will be collisions, and we might face chaos in the upcoming seconds. Amundsen, ready to launch things off. There you see him on the BMW. We go inside the car to see a POV of how the race will begin, approaching the line. As you can see, the lights are right there. Are you ready to begin Season 8 of the Midweek League? Because I certainly am. There are the lights. They're red, the 5 of them. And it's time to bring the green out. There you see the line, and that's where everybody will go full of power. Let's get rock and rolling here at the premiere of the Midweek League Season 8, powered by SimLab. Fantastic start from Anders Amundsen, who has complete control of what's going on in the lead, or not so much. What an exit from O'Sullivan. Amundsen manages to sneak up through. Unreal how has he managed to keep it ahead. Doesn't look like we have had too much pandemonium on the back, which is great to see. Look at the whole pack coming through. Poweronics battling with Lucan Van Damme. We need to go with Pierre Maya. Look at him catching on Eketon pad. Shea O'Sullivan with a little bit of a mistake. Exiting Tosa, approaching Piratelli. Looks like the lead pack has everything under control. Let's check on the middle. Shillikans unfortunately out on Piratelli. And he's going to drop to the back. The Tassis is the only one behind him by quite some time. Here you have Pascal Reinhardt. We'll see if it starts catching. We got a battle in here. Oof, not a great exit for many people at Variante Alta. There you see Rene Coches approaching Nick Bucans. This will be the battle for P14, and also it's a battle for overall position. What's happened at the back? I have an incident, and that was Andre Bepro. Was a little bit of a spinneroonie. Unfortunate to see. We have completed our first lap, and the lead ain't gonna stop battling too. The checker comes out. Here you have Eketon Pat with a great exit out of Tomarello. Heading into Villeneuve, lifting early, waiting for a better exit. The BMW is gonna go a little wide. Amundsen still covering his inside line pretty nicely. Eke not wanting to overdrive it. And what's happening here? Visa and Picano. Oh, there you see Visa. Oh, yeah. Visa punting Picano on the rear. Not exactly what you were hoping to see. Shame to see them both drop to the dead end. Amundsen keeping composure at the lead. Of course, here at Imola, as we mentioned, we're going to see 41-42 probably on race pace. More 42 than 41, to be perfectly clear with all of you. At the moment, no rain to be seen, and gaps are starting to form. As you can see, Nathan Pierce holding 8th position overall, 5th for his class. He's already 3 seconds behind the pack that composed from the lead to P7. Trains are starting to dissipate. Let's go with Rene Kocius, who has gotten a great exit out of Rivazza number 2, approaching Nick Swakans once again. Kocius looking to find a way through the BMW, but you know that's a beefy car. Side-by-side action. Who's gonna take it? I think the BMW should have everything covered, and indeed he does. Kocius having to back down, and in the lead, Amundsen and O'Sullivan do not stop trading the spots, but still the BMW prevails. Great to see. Now look at that, Maya trying to go for a dub on the inside on Ekaton pad. It did not work out, thankfully for him. He's going to be able to cover his back because Florian Brand is coming like an absolute rocket. Let's go with Visa and Tony Ingram. Visa, who was one of the men who unfortunately dropped to the back. We saw the incident, him punting Picano out. Now he's going to have a little bit of a comeback drive. And if you don't think it's a little bit, it's quite a bit. There you see Toby Todi approaching Onosi and Loranta. No move to be seen as we head forwards into Piratelli. Go a little further down the grid. We got Vorsa battling with the machine and the Shelikins. Shelikins did have pace. We'll see if he can bring it back. Surely might have a little bit of damage. So, hey, we'll see how he handles the pressure. Let's go with Pierre Maya. And Florian Brand. Side-by-side action to Rivazza number 2. There's a little bit of contact once again. Cameron Harold is going to try to take advantage of all of this. What is going to happen here? It's getting pretty damn tight, and I love it. Here we go. The left-handed go through Pierre Maya, and again, look at this. O'Sullivan just trying to get it through. Unfortunately, cuts the exit of a Tombarello, to be exact in Italian. You could see Ekaton Pack wanted to launch things off, and what's happened here? Oh my God, many cars off the track. There you see Kocius being one of them. Oh, there's a little bit of a pun, no, double pun to be precise. Shame to see. Little incidents are starting to break fights, more and more as the minutes go through. Remember, 1 hour of racing, 1 mandatory pit stop for all drivers to refuel their cars. Talking about strategy overall, most definitely what we've seen is a tendency to go lead. What's happening there? Also, Yolanda. Absolute carnage at the back of the pack. Oh my God, there was contact between him and one of the left-handed guys. Picano again collected. Oh man, this dude is not having a good evening, and also he's gonna drop right to the back of the field. Rene Kocius, Nick Wilkinson, Danny McCutcheon keeping the 3-man battle alive. And as I was saying, 1 mandatory pit stop for all drivers. The tendency throughout these last seasons of the Midweek League has been to pit as late as possible. Just refuel quickly and get on your way. Look at this. O'Sullivan does not have anybody in front because we have side-by-side action. And again, the same story. It is side-by-side, but this time around, Shea O'Sullivan makes good use of the track and manages to sneak up the lead. Amundsen now with the pressure on his tail from Eketon Pad. Let's see how the top three continue. Great racing overall. Let's go with Reinhardt, who's in a little bit of a sandwich between Cody and Ingram. And as you can see there, Ingram and Reinhardt go a little too hard. And that is going to cost them both to spin. Entry, curb. Oh. Well, Pascal is not even rejoined yet. Ugh, that's not good. That is certainly not what you wanted to see. Let's go with Marcel Weiser, who is right now fancying the move on Tony Ingram. Tony making himself a little wide. And maybe it's a little too much. We'll see how that affects Weiser. But right now, he has a tough race. He punted somebody out. He's at the back. And he's not managing to go through anybody. Here you have another of the men who did very well in qualifying. And unfortunately, is not being able to pay off. Karimati Nikkanen. Marlboro. I love Marlboro. It is a classic brand on old Formula One. Of course, nowadays you would never see it for legal reasons on any of the cars. Ooh, that is interesting. Rene Koches is coming into the pit lane. We'll see how that pans out, but I was really surprised to see that happening. Here you have Eke and Atmundsen now battling one another, and Shea O'Sullivan isn't looking back. Look at that, the big brain racing driver absolutely decimating the rest. It is nearly 3 seconds of a gap now. He knew he had the pace. He had to go aggressively on it, and now it's time to build upon it. Great action overall. And you see some lovely SimLab cockpits. Man, that is a thing of beauty. As robust as it can get. A brand with a great exit. Pierre Maya. Certainly not looking forward to what can happen in just a couple seconds. Side-by-side action through Ribata number 1. It is still down side-by-side. Maya closing the door. The left-handed boys have a victim inside. And I would love to see how this one plays out in the near future. But we need to go with another big fight. It is Jordan leading the pack from Gerten, Purcell, Brodkin, Oscar, Alex, Gerritz, Pires, and Nikkanen. Wow, it's fighting all over the grid. What a great race we are having so far. And it ain't stopping anytime soon. Van Dam coming into the pit lane early as well. Side-by-side action between Gerten and Jordan. Here we go. Looks like Gerten is going to have the upper hand here. Already closing the inside line. And the move has been finalized. The exit is good from Jordan. Maybe he can bring it back on a Villeneuve. As you can see, full no power. No, he's going to have to wait. He's going to have to be patient. Careful with that yellow sausage. Is going to throw so many people off in the curves of these 50 minutes. No rain expected for the following 30. Paulito Alex going a little too wide. Didn't expect the car in front to break that early. And Ricardo Pires might be looking forward to going ahead and trying a move. And here you have Forster with a mistake. August Jensen, the DSRT driver, starting to climb up the ladder. Slowly but surely. Sit on with Michael Hutchinson from the fitted UK Synsport team. Right now approaching Barkov, who gave us a fantastic season on season 7. Great driving, super consistent. It's virtually impossible to see Barkov involved in an incident and him being at fault. He is one of the most respectful drivers on any given grid. Hutchinson with a great entry on Tom Morello, the exit. Pretty nice as well. That is where the Porsche should excel, but Berkov is struggling to keep up. These two drivers running on the 42 mid, 42 high. But Hutchinson is starting to show the edge on pace. Look at how close these two get. The Porsche going to get a good exit. He's going to be able to breathe a little longer. Let's go a little further up the road with Nathan Pierce and Yuri Schatz. Yuri right now keeping the car alive and keeping Nathan Pierce at bay. Pretty good driving from these two. Amazing drivers. Look at the launch there from Nathan Pierce, breaking really late, showing that he has what it takes. Unfortunately, the exit from Variante Alta wasn't too good. Pierre Maya, again, running some great times, but he needs to go a little quicker because the left-handed drivers are going right forward. And look at that, Maya comes into the pit lane. And just something to let you know, my God, Shea O'Sullivan, 40.475 is the latest lap, fastest lap of the race by 1 full second. This guy is on another level. Wow, that is just crazy how good he's going. Shea O'Sullivan. Pardon me if I call him Ronnie, because I'm watching snooker these last days, you know. Between Ronnie and Shea, get a little confused. There you see Nathan Pierce right now really pushing the pressure on Yuri Shot. Hey, I love me some snooker. Look at Yuri closing the door. He's saying, hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no. Not letting him through. Wow, that's some aggressive defensive maneuvers. If you ever heard that. Sonny O'Sullivan. that's the mix-up. Okay, I like it. Hopefully he likes it too. Sonny O'Sullivan. That's, man, that's going to be hard to take it from my head. Purcell makes the move on Jordan and Oscar. As you can see, it is broken and Paulo Alex catching from the back. We've hit the 45-minute mark here at Imola. Oh, that got very close there. And as you can see, Jordan is flashing the lights. He's not too happy with what might have occurred for Purcell to go ahead. And he's definitely showing it. Look at how late he breaks for Rivazza number one. There's some clear differences in lines here between these two. Jordan has been able to drive 43s. Purcell hasn't breaking that barrier just yet in the 15 minutes of racing we have had so far. Shalian O'Sullivan. Hey, that's another, the Shalian. That's going to be his nickname from now on. The Shalian. He's already 4.8 seconds of a gap. Last time I saw somebody do that on the lead. Well, he is now still a BBR driver, not on ACC anymore. The 5-time winner, the one and only Christian Mola, a big friend of mine. I love you, Christian. I love me some German people, for sure. Eke and Amazon battling on their own, but they're not being able to catch up to O'Sullivan's pace. He's still pulling 40s. Nobody has even gotten close. Only Eketon Pad, and thanks to the slipstream as well. That tells you this dude is on another level. Pat crosses the line, so does Amazon. 41-3 for Amazon, 41 dead for Tom. Good to see some consistency in there. Hutchinson and Berkov still battling. Something has happened to Wilmer Oscar. Can we see? Oh, no. No, 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 no. Unfortunate to see Oscar dropping so many positions, and look at Ingram and Shelikans coming rapidly, and they ain't gonna let him take it. That's for sure. Another yellow flag has been thrown. That is Bosta. Some issues on a Variante Alta. Paulo Alex battling with Team Jordan. Is going to be side by side as we approach. Variante Tom Burrell. No, it is not so. It is Angel Vivaldi. There you see some great battles between these two. Great stuff from Jordan to keep himself ahead. And oh my God, nearly a 3 wide. Brodkin gonna have to stay behind. Come on, Baba. The song on the intro was amazing. Some lovely Angel Vivaldi. Endorphin. Woo! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, Bacalao. Bacalao. Gee. That was a little too fast. My man. Wow. There you see, the pack is starting to build up. Look at that, Tim Jordan going a little too wide. Now it's going to have to slow it down and get it to the position. Man, oh man. Some close action. As you can see, Perez, Jordan, and Visa, who's starting to climb up the ladder already up into 21st. Not bad at all. Good comeback drive. I gotta say, the temperature on track, a little cool, but still, the tires shouldn't be suffering so much as they would if it was 30 degrees here at Imola. 20 on the asphalt, 16 on the ambient. And of course, we haven't talked about it too much before, but Imola is as demanding as ever on the tire compounds. You can clearly see how hard the drivers have to turn at every single corner. The rubber is going to be done in an hour time, maybe a little less. I don't think drivers will pit for tires. They will only do so for the mandatory refueling. Paulo back on the hunt. Bacalao approaching Brodkin. Looks like Brodkin has everything under control. Let's move a little forward with Henry Haney and Nick Vukans. There you have the battle. Henry, very consistent. We haven't talked a lot about him. He started 16th, moving up to 12th. And to be very fair with him, he's always been this sort of driver. Not too much of a show-off in terms of amazing moves. He is consistent as a Swiss clock and clean as it can get. All he does is put the same lap over and over and over again. You got some drivers which are maybe doing 3/10 lap faster than him, but still he brings the consistency that others don't, and that's where he comes into play right now, doing a great job, holding 5th overall on the pro category. Of course, overall he's 12th. And let's take a look. Let's take a little look at how the classes are doing. O'Sullivan leads 8 seconds ahead of Eketon Pat and Atkinson for the top 3 on the pro. On the Pro AM, it's Florian Brand, Kevin Harold. As you can see, left-handers dominating the action. And Yuri Schott, who has that 3rd spot on the podium for the AM. We got to go a little lower. Wait, my man, that's to get it. Hey, for now, you got one, Timmy. Doing good. Get it, Perez, Tody. Our 3 drivers at the top of the AM table. Let's go with Mick Shelikans, who's trying to come back further and further. There you see Shedikins with good lines. Delivery, you know, I understand his good smile, but man, you people know the weep stuff. I'm a little scared by it. But one thing is undeniable. Mick Shedikins, hey, I'm sure he has his K-pop. He's gonna kill me when he hears this. He has his K-pop on the background. Hey, I would sing something, but I don't know any K-pop. But he's chilling. He's cooking. Tony Ingram. Right now, his next victim. And will the Mercedes manage to go through? And we're going to find out very soon, as Tom Morello is the next corner and the slipstream is helping Mr. Shedikins at the top. Oh, what's happened? O'Sullivan, I can't believe it. Our leader has had a little bit of a boo-boo on his own with the lead he had. I cannot believe what just happened there. Let's see if I can actually take a look. Okay, we're a little behind. Let's see if we can actually see the exact pinpoint of what went through here. If I'm not mistaken, that is Karsten Darahoy. Oh, no! Oh, no! Well, definitely, that is not going to feel too good for the BBR boys. Ekaton Pad is now the man to claim the lead. Amundsen, a second behind, and O'Sullivan is 2.5, and certainly the Shanian is going to have damage. Oof. Oh, man, what a turnaround, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the key points on a racing for a full hour. Traffic management becomes a key tool in any of the drivers' arsenals. Oh, man. I gotta say, did not see that one coming, but that one is certainly gonna hurt. I want to check in Shea. Let's see if we get, yeah, the front a little damaged. Oof. He's not going to have a good time. We're getting a little bit of a trade-off. Well, you call it trade-off, I call it pandemonium. What's happened, Maya? Maya tapping the rear of Ricardo. Things are starting to escalate. 35 minutes on the clock. Man, it's getting close. It is getting so close. Pierce right now on the back of Kevin Harold. Will this be the time where we get to see a move? Let's find out. It won't be in the left hand team. Imagine a great race so far. Floating and Brand moving up to 4th, Harold to 5th overall. P1 and P2 on their respective class, the Pro AM. And then Pierce pushing with everything he has. Right behind, we got Berghoff and Michael Hutchinson. A close battle, and will the Porsche go forward? No. Gonna wait. Also, you see the blue flags being thrown everywhere. Nice lines. Let's check on Tibogurton. Gaps are starting to build up everywhere. Just a few pit stops as we're about to go halfway point. Here at Imola, first round of the Midweek League Season 8. Powered by SimLab. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to support our great sponsor. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. O'Sullivan again. Things are going down the drain for the man who once led by 12 seconds. Too much curb, twice, the spin, the overcorrection. Oh my God. Everything has taken a toll on what was a perfect race until that incident with the lapped car. Now he's on the pit lane. And I gotta say, I feel bad for him. This second one was on his own, but the first incident... Oh my God! Oh my God! What happened there? Pierce held. Harold tried to save it. He managed to save it. Imola. Things are really starting to go into the next level. And I don't know if that is good. McCutcheon on the back of Barkov and Hutchinson. My Lord. Things are starting to get heated up in here. Let's check on Arton Kurhoven. Catching that again. It's behind him. It's Tony Ingram. 31 minutes remaining. I don't think rain is going to play a part in this race. It looks like we're going to have it dry till the checkered. This one a little further up the road with Timo Gerten, who's going through Variante Alta as we speak. And now that we're halfway point, we need to talk about strategy. Perfect brake check to destroy Shannon's race. I think he did not see that coming. Also, he took a little too much curb. Oi! The same way Gerten did here. That's a hell of a ton of curb. Man, what a shame, seriously. What a shame. Daisy McCutcheon leaning the P10 from Pucans in handy. Let's go with our leader, Eketon Pat, running 41 overall. So my low 42 in there, but for the most part, pretty consistent drive. Very well done. Some great action overall. Good stuff from Eke. Do we have any more battles? We do. Shelikans side by side with Max Borsta. Borsta gonna end up ahead for Rivazza number 1. For Rivazza number 2, doesn't look like it's gonna be able to find the move. We will now, because as halfway point is there, more drivers are coming into the pit lane. As we said at the beginning of the race, we do expect lots of drivers to go in at the later stages of the pit window. For you to know, the pit window is open for 45 minutes. We got 21:23 on it for drivers to serve their mandatory pit stop. If they don't, big penalties are coming. If I'm not mistaken, it is 130 seconds of a penalty for not complying with the rules. Certainly a race killer. That will be a full lap down, more than a full lap. Hutchinson trying to find a way through Mick Barkov. It's side by side. The Porsche going a little wider. He knows he can manage to do so because the Porsche is great on cornering, and it's actually going to work momentarily. Can the Ferrari finally dive it? No, we cannot. Great defense from Barkov. Sublime job. That is how you do it. We need to go now with Nathan Pierce, who at the moment is battling with Florian Brand. We saw Nathan coming into contact with Kevin Harold. was dropped down 3 positions after the incident. Great lines from the drivers. And appears gonna try his best to get it done. Will we get a move? Oh, this is where it all happened. For Kevin Harold, still Florian Brand staying ahead. Good consistency. And as you can see, the left-hand driver is still handling on his own. Shea O'Sullivan, who once led the race, down into 25th. Hutchinson coming out of the pit lane. He was beaten right as he came in. We're starting to see some more pit stops in the second half of the race. And I presume the leader will be the pinpoint for most of the remaining drivers to go in. So far, Eke is going to stay out. Great pace from this dude. Very consistent. It's the first time I get the pleasure to see him drive, and it's most certainly impressing everybody. Ethan Pierce is coming to the pit lane, so Yuri Schott claims P4 overall, P2. For the Pro AM, for the pros, it's Pat Amundsen, and I understand it might be. Yeah, Pierce, of course, is coming in. We might see, not sure yet, but I think we might see Pierce reclaim the spot because he was ahead of Buchan's. We'll see how that one goes for the AM. Right now it's Geritz, Todi, and Ricardo Pires. Race very strategic now. Pierre Maya struggling a little bit on the exit of Rivazza number 2. And I gotta say, looking like Maya might be heading for a move. Ayrton Kuroven, not a chance. Not a chance. You can see him going through already. Second Henry Handy battling with Rene Koches. Both of them coming out of the pit lane. Really close action between these two. Here we go. Koches looks like he's starting to pull away. Let's head on now with Anders Amundsen. At the beginning of the race, he was managing to keep up with Eke, but now it is the McLaren in favor of these last 23 minutes and a half. Great lines. Overall, McCutcheon coming in. Tom Pat right now going through some lapped cars. There you see Karsten Bauerhoy. Look at the speed of Anders Amundsen. Wow-wee! That's how you take a corner. Man, that was good. Man, that was good. Karsten moving out of the way for P2 to go through. Dieter Geddes has also come into the pit lane. You see AK gonna stay out, still running the clock out. You see Amundsen just trying to catch behind, and let's give some love to Florian Brand. McCutcheon speeding in the pit lane. Stop and go penalty, 30 seconds. That is what you call a race killer. We've said it many times. Getting penalty like that just destroys every chance of survival. There you see Brand with some great lines, doing an incredible job. The left-hand racing team showing resiliency all over the place. And I must say, these guys want to get it done. Toby Tody and Rene Koches battling for P15 on the board. Look at Henry Haney on the rear, starting to push, starting to put the pressure. Oh, another stop and go penalty. What's going on? What is going on? This is not looking good. Certainly nobody expecting this to happen. Let's go quickly with Purcell. As you can see, catching on Loman, but of course they're remaining to pit. Here to come in. That sucks. Got disconnected. Oh no. Don't tell me that. That sucks. Oh, what's happened here? Let's take a look. Amundsen has ended up ahead. I think a lap car has put trouble. There you see Eke starting to catch again, but he's going to have to push further. He is going to have to put the next gear. And let's be honest, after what happened, maybe he wants to pit. Maybe he wants to reset his mental and just say, hey, this happened. We got to keep pushing. Let's see. Amundsen. Yep, there you see Eke comes in. Amundsen is going to stay out. And I think the rest of the guys at the back will follow the leader. That is the case indeed. There you see Florian Brand, who now takes P2. What an exceptional job. This is how you do it. Great drive. Whoa! Yo, 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 yo. Kunstendorhoing. I don't even know how he's still alive. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that. That was close. You see Eke coming out. Not gonna lie, I think it took quite a while as he loaded up the car with a little too much fuel. That is a long pit stop. That is very long. And Eke nearly coming in contact with a lapped car. We have a battle here. Look at this. Ricardo Vélez and a man that we haven't seen too much. And Mr. Craig Starkey. Mafia man. Well, brother, I gotta tell you, it's been chaotic. Battles all over the place. Paulo Alex, Andy Purcell coming into the pit lane. Ricardo putting the pressure to try and not be overtaken, but Starkey takes the inside line, and the move is completed with ease. It's a shame to see this connect, man. Most certainly, Purcell coming out right now. Paulito Alex following right behind. And I gotta say, it is pretty calm on the battles. All gaps have dissipated. I'll show you a track map. The leader, Mr. Anders Amundsen, represented by a triangle. As you can see, he's right now halfway into the lap, going through Tosa and now heading into Piratelli. Amundsen feeling very comfortable right now, but he cannot let the thought go of a one Mr. Eketon Pad, who was pitted and could reclaim the top spot if the pit stop does not go well for the BMW driver. Shane O'Sullivan, the alien, back on his running ways, already up to 14th. That is a damn good comeback after everything that has happened to him. Quayhoven coming in. Yuri shot starting to catch on Florian Brand. Great stuff from these two, and a lap car moving out of the way. Unfortunately for Yuri, shot. This is certainly something they not want to see happen. Oh my God. Man. Another lapped car takes the chances of a podium away for one of the top drivers. Quayhoven speeding in the pit lane. Man, oh man. Well, just racing too hard at times, especially when they don't need to. There you see Amundsen approaching Piratelli. Again, big love to Simlab for making the 8th season of the Midweek League possible. Remember, pedal set being given on a raffle for everybody who has participated in the championship. But you need to participate 6 out of 8 rounds to get a ticket. So come on, gotta be active. I love it. I do want to say some of the best pedals in the business. We are giving out an XP1 load cell, brake and throttle. Amundsen, 7 minutes on the pit window. Will he decide to come in now? Is this the strategy, or do you want to stay as long as possible? Florian Brand will certainly keep a close eye on it, and Amundsen stays out. So let's go with Starkey and Toady, who are battling here. P14. I gotta say, Toady remaining to pit as well. Jordan was the one who was leading of the AM class. There you see Starkey with a great exit. Toady, does he have a lot in him? Just way wide. I think it was actually trying to leave the way for Starkey. He's actually flashing the lights, Craig. I think he actually just went wide to let him through. But now that's not going to be the case. Starkey looks like he might go through now. There you go. Toady just letting him through. Does not want to get him over near the trouble. Quayhoven, if he doesn't come into the pit lane to serve the stop and go penalty, will be disqualified. Every time you get a stop and go, you have 3 laps to serve it. If you don't, well, a DQ is coming in for you. What a line! Rene Coaches with what could be easily described as one of the best moves we've seen all race long. That was exquisite. Picture perfect for Rene Koches, who nails it. Whoa, that was good. And look at this. Shea O'Sullivan now going for Henry Handy. Moves up to 12th. What a drive. What a comeback. And the most important thing, never giving up. 450 on the pit window. Florian Brand following the leader. Not going through. Kevin Harrold might be able. And I'm saying might, because it's going to be tough. But he might be able to stay ahead of Nathan Pierce after the pit stop. We'll see what's the case. One way or another. He's going to have to watch his back because Mick Betkov is right on his tail. 2.5 seconds. Anything could happen. As we told you before, no rain coming for the race. And Arthur Kirkhoven should be on his last lap for the stop and go. If he doesn't do it this lap, DQ is what's coming for him. Let's go with Ricardo Pires right now with a great exit. Toby Tody side by side with the Portuguese driver. Toby keeping the line. Ricardo not feeling that confident to commit to a side-by-side of Variante Alta, and I don't blame him. That corner is pretty dangerous. Hopefully next week it will not happen again. Yeah, man. I really hope so. Maya coming into contact with Yuri Schott. Pierre, I gotta say, also was at the top, but he's recovering nicely as well. Gotta give him credit. Look at O'Sullivan. Already on the tail of Hutchinson. That is mad. O'Sullivan is the only man to drive 40s on the field. The last 10 minutes are upon us. Tody and Pires in the pit lane. Florian Brand is coming in as well. And Amundsen has to come in this lap. I want to go with Florian just to have a little bit of reference on where. Eketon Pat will be what's happening. No way! Yuri Schott again! Oh no! Oh no! Oh. From bad to worse. From bad to worse. Here was the thing I wanted to see. Eketon Pat with a good pit stop goes now to third. Berkov and Emerson have to pit this lap. Ricardo Pires, stop and go, another one. Speed in the pit lane. Florian Brand coming ahead of Nathan Pierce. And as we said, Harold, he had it very tough. It's not going to happen. Nathan Pierce is ahead of him. Pierre Maillet as well. So now we await the leader to bring it to the pit stops. How is it going to end? No way, Kevin Harrold with a drive-through. Nick Vulcans with an exit of the pit lane. He nearly had big trouble. My God, it is getting close. Jean-Louis. Let me go quickly with Amundsen, who's pitting. So I want to see where Eketon Pat ends up. Where will it be? There you see, Eke. Is he going to come out ahead of Amundsen? He's crossing the line as we speak. Amundsen, I think, is not going to have too much of a chance. You can see Tom Pat coming with the speed, and he's going to manage to do it. He is going to take the P1 back to where I'm sure Eketon Pat thought he belonged. What a drive from this man. Berkov dropping down the order as presumed, but still, what a drive from Berkov. As you can see, he is on 6th position, 7:35 on the clock. Shea Solomon is actually within the top 10 in P9 right now. Unfortunately, did not expect Rene Kocius to break that hard. Next, Vulcans is going to take advantage over them momentarily, make the move on the McLaren. Who's it going to be? The BMW in the McLaren himself, the Shalian, side by side, through Villeneuve, and he manages to keep it side by side, but Nick Vulcans still has the upper hand on Tosa. It's now all a game of an exit. Oh no! Vulcans sliding on the exit. Shea collecting some more damage towards McLaren, and Michael Hutchinson on the rear. 6:45. Just 4 laps is what we have remaining. Hekaton Pat leads from Atmanson and Pierce for the Pro. Brand Berkov shots on the Pro AM. Sort of making the move as we speak. And on the AM, it is totally Jordan and Machine. Great what we're seeing here tonight. What a great debut. What an amazing premiere of Season 8. Nick Vulcans, Tony Catron, Shea Solomon. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you with this battle for one lap. Let's see how it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, what a battle, but still Vulcans prevails. Shea Solomon trying to get another spot. He's going to manage to lose it because Rene Kocius has gotten a drive-through. What a shame to see. With the drive he was putting on, he's going to drop down the order. Atmosphere starting to catch a Hekaton pad. 4 minutes on the clock, and I presume we're gonna have 2 more after we end this one. So 1.8, Rene Kocius, where's he going to come out? P17 overall. Oh, man. What a shame. What a shame after the drive is put on. And indeed, as I told you, 2 more laps. That's what we have remaining here at Imola. The premier round of the Midweek League Season 8, powered by SimLab. What an amazing first race. We have had it all. Passion, compassion. We have had pandemonium, craziness. Everywhere you look, everywhere you'll find something. Man, oh man, this has been a spectacular race. There you see, don't pad. Now I need to listen to Memorial. Oh yeah, yeah, Timmy, get it. That is it. That is it. You know the business. My dream is to be sponsored by Sowen. Oh, if I could use Sowen on all my videos, I'd be the happiest man on earth. Sowen, my favorite band, man. Hell yeah. Tom Pat is gonna lead us into the last lap of the race, and he looks like he has everything under control. Harold battling with Purcell. Are you here, spotter? I'm hooked since you mentioned it. Well, no wonder. Oh my God, the third from Kevin Harold is not gonna work out. Nick Bocaz with a drive-through penalty. Aye. Harold back on the hunt, trying the inside line. Can he come into it as we approach Chakwa Mininani? For what is the penultimate time for these drivers? Is it gonna happen? The switcheroo not gonna work out. Rene Coaches keeping his mind calm and still. He knows he has a chance to gain 2 or 3 spots. And what with Bucanza depending, he might get another one. Nearly contact there between Purcell and Harold. Side by side they go. Look at this. So tight. But it looks like Harold is going to end up ahead. What a move. Oh, yeah. There you saw. Purcell going very wide. It goes just now off the track. Oh, my days. And here you have the man at the lead. Eke Tom Pad is in front of Amundsen, and I don't think this is going to lead anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, with the exit being completed, here you have your race winner, Eke Tom Pad. Unbelievable race, and he manages to get the checker first. Amundsen on the P2. Florian Brand is going to win the Pro AM category. Nathan Pierce is going to finish off the podium. And then you see Pierce. P3, then Pierre Maya with a great comeback on P5. Berkov is going to end on P2 for the Pro AM. P3 is going to be for Yuri Shot, even though everything has been against him. O'Sullivan with a great comeback, ending on 8th or maybe 7th overall. No, it's going to be Yuri. It's going to be Yuri ahead. Hutchinson on the P9, Handy on 10th, or this Maya a little closer. It's up outside. Who's going to be ahead? Looks like Hutchinson is going to get about 35 thousandths of a second. And the rest of the drivers are going through. Tony wins the AM class from the Tassis and Jordan. There you see the left-handed team. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much to each and every single one of you for coming and enjoying the broadcast. Big love to SimLab for powering the Midweek League Season 8. There you see in the background the Spinneroonies, the donuts for Eke Tom Pad. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave you with this one. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night, everybody.